And we begin at 5 with an update on that horrific car crash in Beaverton that killed 2 high school students and injured 3 more. The crash just after midnight yesterday when the teen's car struck a vehicle with a sheriff's deputy inside. This evening we are hearing from the wife of that critically injured deputy for the very first time. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm David Molko.
And I'm Laurel Porter. Mike Benner just spoke with the deputy's wife this afternoon. He joins us by Legacy Emmanuel Hospital. Mike, first of all, how is that deputy doing?
Well, Laurel, the good news is that Deputy Trotter is expected to survive, but we can tell you that he suffered some very serious injuries throughout his entire body, and he has a long road to recovery ahead of him. But his wife will take that because it was not looking good right after this crash yesterday morning. And Heather Trotter shared a little bit with us about the moment deputies knocked on her door. Take a listen.
And I was like, oh my God, is he alive? And he was like, yeah, no, yes. And said, but we don't know his condition. And I was like, oh God, thank you. I was like, okay, breathe. And then made it up the stairs, tried to receive the information that I was given, and we left the house promptly and came here. And
our thoughts are certainly with the Trotter family, as well as with the families of all 5 Southridge high school students involved in this crash. 3 of them were badly hurt, but 2 of them died. And earlier today, we caught up with the cousin of one of those teens who passed away. Take a look.
I'm gonna miss my cousin.
The cousin of Juan Pacheco Aguilera, one of 2 teens killed in Wednesday morning's crash, speaks to us near the site of a growing memorial.
He was just a really kind person. He was always motivated to do better. He was trying to graduate early. He just always made sure everyone was okay. He put everyone before himself.
It makes what happened all the more upsetting. The 16-year-old Southridge high school student and 4 classmates were in a car that crashed into a SUV driven by a Washington County Sheriff's deputy. This happened at Southwest TV Highway in Murray. That deputy, Michael Trotter, was badly hurt. 3 of the teenagers as well. But Aguilera and 17-year-old Matthew Amaya were killed. Amaya's cousin spoke to us Wednesday evening.
It just brought my world down. Like, I was like, no, my cousin, he was everything I had. He wasn't a cousin, he was more like a brother.
Citing the complexity of the investigation, detectives are saying very little about what happened, only that the car full of teens blew a red light just before the collision.
There's one thing that I want to say to the whole world, especially this community, is drive careful, guys.
Sound advice in the wake of a crash that killed 2 and injured several others, shaking both the law enforcement and Southridge High communities to their core.
I'll always miss my cousin.
Several GoFundMe campaigns have been established to help the victims and their families, and that includes Deputy Trotter. There will be a lot of unforeseen expenses in the wake of this horrible crash, so anything really helps these families. You can find a link to these GoFundMes on our website, kgw.com. In the meantime, I can tell you that CART, or the Crash Analysis and Reconstruction Team for Washington County, is investigating the circumstances of this crash. As we get more information, we'll be sure to pass it along. David?
And we are pulling for Deputy Trotter and those teenagers' families. Thank you, Mike Benner. Appreciate that.